my dear fellow knitters, my artists, followers. Let me go and tell you a little bit about this hat. It's a little cute story that I would like to go and share with you. We're not going to be knitting, but I will tell you how I knitted it. Plus, there also is going to be a link to my blog. And on my blog, there is a written pattern, so you can go and follow it. It's free, and all you do need to go is find a yarn that would be similar to this one. Okay, so in 2015 I was in Rhinebeck, and I actually went and visited a little store in a little tiny town. The store was in Tivoli, actually, in New York State. And the lady who is the owner of the store has absolutely beautiful yarns that she gets from local artists, local spinners, and the ones that also go and color their yarn and all that stuff. And so this yarn was done by a local artist. And when I saw it, I thought that the pink color is just absolutely beautiful. It reminded me of cotton candy. So I call this hat actually cotton candy baby hat. And you can go and see different shades of pink in it. It really blends in, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I do not know the name of the person who created this yarn. Unfortunately, it's been a long time ago, and I forgot to write it down. Anyway, so as I was in the store, my husband told me that I have to buy this yarn because I was like admiring it so much. I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. What, how beautiful color. And so he made me actually buy it. I remember it was $50 for this yarn. $50. I never bought a $50 yarn. And so I decided that I will buy it, and I will go and make a hat for a little girl, and somebody will go and get it. And actually I found out recently that somebody is expecting a little girl, so I am going to go and send this hat to my family member, actually. Anyway, so how did I knit this hat? So I started on 36 stitches. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to go and say, you can go and see that there is a thick and thin variation in the yarn as well. So it is very textured, okay? And that's what I also liked about this yarn. Not only the variation of the color, so the pink shade, but also of the texture of the thin and thick yarn. You see it yourself with your eyes, except the colors never look the perfect on the screen. Anyway, so let me go and get now into how I was knitting it. So 36 stitches I started on, all right, and I knitted 16 rows, and then I started decreasing. So I would go and decrease. I would knit 4 rows, I would decrease, I would knit 5 rows, decrease, 6 rows, decrease, 7 rows, decrease, 8 rows, decrease, and 8 rows again. So you can go and see how I decreased over here. So this was 8 and this was 8 rows. No, sorry, this was 8 and this was 8 rows. And then I finished when I pulled all those last 3 stitches. I did chain 2, and I attached a little pom-pom that I made from the leftover yarn, and it's just absolutely cute. It's really so gentle and so cute. Anyway, so I made this hat quite some time ago, and I was, I had it hidden in a bag that I will go and give it as a gift to someone very dear to my heart. So I need to go and send it out, and so I decided to make this video for you so I could go and share it with you, and also share the pattern for this hat. So, you know, I know that you're not gonna go and get a yarn like this anywhere, but you can go and buy a very bulky yarn, and it can also be like variegated, that it has skinny and fat and skinny and fat string. But I also have like yarns that are very bulky, because this is a very bulky yarn, right? So I will go and show you what you could go and do. Just use your imagination. You don't have to go and have exactly the same yarn like I do. All right, so one of the least expensive yarns, I have a leftover over here, and I was making something, but I had to take it apart because I never finished. So this is, you know, this is very bulky yarn. And if you go and look at the, let me go and find like this one here, you can go and see it's still over here, it's still twisted. So you can go and see that this yarn is actually very similar with the thickness of this yarn, okay? So then I have another yarn, and I really love this one, and I have no idea what is this. I was at this one place. Now this yarn I bought in Connecticut. And it also has thick and thin, and thick and thin, and it has also blue and a very dark blue color, almost black, and I absolutely love this too. So that's also bulky yarn. However, it's not, I don't think it's really as bulky as this one. It's a little thinner, but it still would go and do. Hey, anyone, if you ever knitted with this yarn and you know what this yarn is, please let me know, because I really would like to find out what it is. So when I am making something out of this, I would like to write down what it is. But I also bought it quite some time ago. And then I have also this yarn. I also bought this one. I have so much stash. I can't keep up with knitting. So this would be also really cool yarn to knit, and also has a little bit of thin. You see, look, this is little thin and versus thick. So it's also and variegated, but different color, you know, it's not gonna be pink. But this could be for a boy, right? Or a girl. This one is a unisex, but look, skinny like this one here, and then chubby and thick like this one right here. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you love this hat, because I love these hats that are pointy and long, and they're so much fun. And I think it would be probably like for about 6 months old to a year-old baby. All right, yep, that's about it. So hopefully you like this hat, and hopefully you like my video. And don't forget, my pattern is on the blog, on my blog. So visit my blog, all right? So don't forget, share my video with your friends, like it, comment. I love comments, and you will see me another time.